good evening, everyone. This is yours truly, Jasmine D. Milhouse, and I want to welcome you back to the Fly Show, where the Fly stands for First Love You. And I hope you are having a magnificent Wednesday, and is I hope your day was good because mine was amazing. So I just hope the same for you. I'm not gonna be on here this evening long but I do have a few announcements that I'm going to be sharing. But I did pose a question when I went live. Well, not when I went live, but when I posted about the live. And my question for you is, how are you doing you? And that's going to kind of lead into my big announcement. So I'm super excited. So make sure you stick around here with me until I share that beautiful news with you, okay? So again, for you all that are tuning in, welcome back to the Fly Show, where the Fly stands for First Love You. I am your lovely host, Jasmine D. Milhouse, and you can catch me here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am excited about where life is going. I know we often are so bogged down by a lot of things. Hey, Miss Bernice, thank you so much for tuning in. I know we often get bogged down, by a lot of things that are going on in life and different situations, and we often forget to take some time for us to do us. And I know we're in a season where we have to think on, quickly, and we think, it's with such a rushing spirit. But I want to know, how have you been doing you lately? What have you been doing for yourself? For me, I have started spending a lot more time with myself, just getting to know me. Hey, Rashina, thank you so much for tuning in. Just getting to know my likes, my dislikes, what I want to do in life, where I want to go, the direction that I'm going in. And I know you all have been seeing me here every Wednesday, doing some amazing interviews. But today I decided to just bring me. It's okay if I just bring myself tonight, right? I haven't been here by myself for such a long time, but I'm excited. And I wanted to kind of tap in on the question that I asked, because I feel like we're in a season to where we have to understand the importance of not only just putting us first, but to think about the ways and the directions that we want our lives to go in. We're starting businesses. We have a lot of things that are going on in our lives. Hey, Kelly, thank you so much for tuning in. And we're often looking at, okay, I got to be here for my family. I got to be here for my spouse. I got to be here for my children. But how are you going to be here for yourself? What ways are you showing up for you? I know we often, say self care and self care Saturdays and things like that. And for some people, self care looks like going to the nail shop or getting your hair done. And those are all amazing things that you can do for you. But did you also think about, you can do something for yourself, like rebuild your credit, buy you a new car, or start a new class, learn a new hobby, learn a new dish that you wanted to try something spicy when you know you don't like spicy. It doesn't always have to be based upon the hair and the nails, or the pedicures and the manicures and things like that. It can be you opening up a 401k, or starting a CD, or something like that. Think about the unorthodox things that we don't think about for us, and start doing those things, because you have to think about, how am I doing me for my future? Not how am I doing me right now, but what am I futuristically doing for myself? How am I preparing, not only me for the future, but my legacy for the future? What am I doing to teach my children how to save? What am I doing to teach my children the importance on loving themselves and putting themselves first, and being nice to people, and learning how to pump gas, and learning how to balance and stuff like that? Self-care is what is needed. And we often look at the situations that we're in, and we feel like, oh, well, I don't have time for that, or I'm going through so much right now. We're looking at as my first lady said on Sunday, we're looking and complaining about the dirt that we're growing in, but we're missing the fact that we're growing. We're missing the fact that we're maturing. And as you mature, you have to know, okay, my maturity level and my mindset is on a different level. So what I did when I was 20, I can't do now that I'm 30. And what I did when I was 30, I can't do it now that I'm 40, and so on and so forth. So you have to look at, okay, I'm in this situation. How am I going to grow in the dirt that I'm in? Because you're placed in situations for a purpose. You're placed in situations for a reason. So you have to ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn from this situation in order to help me learn how to do me a little better? So instead of looking at it as, oh, woe is me, don't look at it like that. Look at it as how this is going to help me. How am I going to be able to transform to the next level? How is this situation going to change the trajectory of where I want my life to go? What path does God have me going on that's going to help me, not only help me, but to help someone else as well? How am I doing me? What am I doing for me? If in case you didn't know, this is what I do for me. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is what I do. I love the Fly Show. I love everyone that tunes in. I love interviewing guests. I love talking to people and getting to know the different insights and the different journeys of how someone got to where they are. Because not only is it helping bring light to someone's backstory or what they went through, but it can also help the next person to say, okay, well, if this person was able to do it and I see where they came from, I know what they went through, and they're able to stand flat foot in their faith and be a firm believer in themselves, then what makes me so different? Nothing makes you different from me than an opportunity. And you give your own self an opportunity every day that you can part your eyes. That is the day that God says, okay, what are you going to do with this time that I'm giving you? What are you going to do in this moment? How are you going to hear me in the steps that you need to be taking to get to the next level that I want you to go in? I'm sitting on the other side of your purpose, waiting on you to wake up to believe in you like I believe in you. So, what are you doing for you? Are you holding you up? Are you the reason why you have not gotten to that next level? Are you the reason why you're still stuck in the situation that you're in? I mean, you got to think about it. Let's be honest, because we're grown. So let's have a grown conversation. No one can stop you unless you give them the ability to do it. No one can pump your brakes or put a Snicker bar in your gas tank unless you unlock that gas tank for them to put it in there. And now you're mad and you try to find blame, and then you try to play the blame game. We can't play the blame game on other people when we're the ones that's putting one foot before the other for ourselves. So you have to think about, if I'm in control, if I'm the ultimate person that has to make the move, why am I giving someone so much authority to say that I can't make it? Why am I giving someone so much space to say that I'm never going to be anything? Why am I giving you that opportunity? It You can say whatever you want to say about me, but that does not mean that your words are true. That does not mean that I have to stop loving me, that I have to stop being here for myself because you don't want to be here for me. Because at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about what I need to do for me. It's about the steps that I got to take for me. It's about me believing who God said I am. That's what you have to do for you. So sit and think about it sometimes. How can I help me? Does that make you a selfish person? No, it doesn't make you selfish. In all actuality, it gives you exactly what you need so that you're able to continue to pour in yourself. That way, your overflow goes into other people, because you ain't supposed to give everything. You got to give from the overflow. Because if you're giving from everything that you have on the inside, you're depleting you. And when you deplete you, that makes life a little bit more hard. So you have to think about, What is it that I want to do in 2022 moving forward that I can say I did that? The doors just opened for me to just walk on in, only because I believed in me enough to take the steps to want to do something for me. And I can, sit here and talk to you until I'm blue in the face, but I had to be a liver and a doer of my own word. I had to one look, let me tell you something. I had to crunch my own words one day. Sometimes you got to sit down and listen to the things that you say, and you got to eat your own words, and you got to take your own medicine that you be trying to hand to everybody else, and you feel like, oh no, this is not for me, and I'm gonna give it to you, and that's it. No, ma'am, no, sir. That's not how it works. If it works for them, it works for you. What they say? If it ain't good for the goose, it's good for the gander, or whatever they said is if it's good for them, it's good for you. So I had to do a mirror check. I had to do a self examination. Why am I building so many people to let them know you can do anything you put your mind to? You got to put you first. You got to be there for you if I wasn't doing it for myself. So I had to ask myself, how are you doing you? And being honest, I wasn't. I was not prayerful like I was supposed to. I was not spending time with God like I should have. I was not building a relationship with myself. Look, you don't have to be in a relationship to say that you're with somebody, because your first relationship honestly starts with yourself. Let's be clear, because you came here by yourself. I don't care if you was a twin and who, but one of y'all had to come out first, right? That's how it works, because y'all ain't being pulled out at the same time. One comes out, and then a couple minutes later the other one comes out. So you were sent here and birthed by yourself. So your very first relationship starts with you. And the longest lasting relationship that you're going to have is with you. That relationship is going to outlast everybody. No matter what boyfriend you get, whatever girlfriend you get, husband and wife, you still have a relationship with yourself. And if you don't have a relationship with yourself, you need to start taking some time out to find out, what is it that you like? What is it that you don't like? What type of foods do you like? What type do you like? Arts? Do you like classical music? Do you like sushi? Do you like going to brunches? Do you like going to seminars? Are you good in education? Do you like graphics? Ask yourself. Try different things just to see what you do when you what you don't like. And then it leaves you to where if someone says, "Oh, do you like this?" I don't know. It don't matter. I don't know. It don't matter. We give that a lot because we don't build us. We don't strengthen that self relationship. We don't strengthen our mindset. We don't strengthen anything. We are just here. So instead of just being here, make sure you're showing up for yourself. Make sure you're doing you for you, because no one else can do you like you. And if how are you supposed to show someone else what to do with you if you don't even know? It makes it very hard for you to accept or receive love, or for you to accept and receive constructive criticism without being offended, thinking that someone is trying to harm you with the words that they're saying, when in all actuality, deep down on the inside, they're really trying to help you, but you're so far gone from yourself that you don't even recognize when someone is trying to help you, and you feel like you're being a hindrance. And then you're always apologizing, feel like you're a mess up, or you're feeling like you can't make it, and you feel like you're inadequate, or you feel like you don't amount to anything because you don't do anything for you. It's good to listen to motivational stuff. It's good to listen to speeches. It's good to listen to, these motivational videos. It's good to listen to that encouragement. It's good to listen to gospel music. But what else are you doing to fill you up besides that? How are you encouraging you? Hey, Miss Angela Lewis, how are you encouraging you? What are you doing for yourself? How are you building your house? I spoke about that at a brunch. When was the last time you cleaned your house? And I wasn't talking about your physical house. I was talking about your mental house, your spiritual house. When was the last time you cleaned you internally? When was the last time you took the negative words and replaced them with positivity? But not only did you speak those words, you believe those words and you started to walk in those words and you started to make moves in those words and you started to make decisions with those words because you felt everything that you said over you. So it's not about someone else giving you encouragement. You have to build your own encouragement muscle because listen, case in point, the internet shuts down. You don't have any more books. What are you going to do to build you up? How are you going to help you? What are you saying to you if you're scared and timid? If you walk on eggshells with your own self, that's a problem, sis. If you tiptoe around trying to talk to you, that's a problem. That means you don't trust you neither. Not alone you not trusting anybody else, but you don't even trust yourself. You don't even trust you with you. So it makes it hard and difficult for you to make moves when you don't do you right. And then not only that, you don't understand how hard it is for someone else to do you right, and you don't even recognize when they're doing you wrong because you're used to it. You're accustomed to it. Don't become accustomed with mediocrity. Don't become accustomed and adjusted to being treated like your gum on somebody the bottom of their shoe. Don't become accustomed to sitting by the wayside and just saying, okay, well, this is life. Woe is me. Because it's not. How are you doing you? Ask yourself, I want you to ask yourself that question. How am I doing me? In the times that you feel like you just can't make it, in the times that you feel like you just going through, in the times that you feel like you have nobody to talk to, you have yourself. You have someone that is there for you. You have someone that is meant to encourage you. You have someone that is meant to build you up. Start taking yourself out. Go for a long ride. Go on a date. Go axe throwing. Go zip lining. Do something that's gonna build your adrenaline and to where you can't back out. Because in the end, you have to be strong enough for you. You have to be able to say, I have to speak over me. I have to look my temptations and the enemy in the face and say, you cannot have me. Even in my weakest moment, I'm strong enough to say that I can fight against you. Now, can I fight every battle? Absolutely no, I can't. But am I strong enough to try? Absolutely. Why? Because I know I deserve it. If don't nobody else deserve it, I know I do. And I don't have to wait for anyone to tell me because God has already given me the direction that I need to take. The only thing that I need to do is I need to be faithful. I need to be alert. I need to be aware. I have to be confident in me. I have to be brave in me. I have to be firm in my walk. I have to be fixed in my mind. And I got to be steadfast in my faith. Because if I don't have anything else, I know that I have me. So I got to do me the right way. I have to build me brick by brick, one day at a time. I have to learn how to face opposition. I have to learn to know that it's guaranteed for me to go through some trials and some tribulations. I was sent here for that. I have to be strong enough to know that they're coming, but I also got to be strong enough to not let them catch me in the same place that they caught me the last time. If the enemy catch you in the same place, he ain't gonna play with you for long because he already got you exactly where he wants you. So you got to learn how to be able to move and maneuver. Don't let him catch you in the same spot. You got to move, because when you move, it keeps the enemy guessing, and it keeps him following your tail. Oh, he gonna form. Weapons are gonna come. That's guaranteed. But they ain't gonna prosper when you moving, because a bullet can't catch you when that ain't gonna catch you when you're moving. You got to learn how to zigzag. You got to learn how to move, duck and dodge, hide behind this way, run to the left when you should have went right. You got to learn how to maneuver, and it's okay. So now it's okay. Sometimes we got to take a detour. That's how you learn, because you're gonna get back on track. But when you get back on track, take the wisdom from that detour. Take the wisdom from that shortcut that you thought was a shortcut, but actually took you 5 years. Learn from those moments. Learn how to do you. It's simply said, but it's not easily done. It takes work, daily work. Let me tell you, there are multiple blessings that are waiting for you on the other side of you learning how to do you. It don't have to be you going live. It don't have to be you trying to show up like somebody else. It don't have to be you trying to show up and do your hair like mine, earrings like me, glasses like me, a voice like mine. It doesn't have to show up looking like that. You have to show up accepting and loving who you are, because you only get one chance to love you. One. As my daddy always say, if you were the last dinosaur on earth, or given the last dinosaur on earth, how would you treat that dinosaur? How would you treat it? That's how you have to think about yourself. How are you doing you? How are you treating you? When was the last time you looked yourself in the face, in the mirror, and said, girl, you bad? Whether you believed it or not, just hearing you say that, it's a ripple effect of how your day is going to go. Start your day on a positive note. I don't know what other way to say it. You have the power and ability to do whatever you set your mind to. If you want to set your mind on failing, go right on ahead, because that's what you're going to do. If you have your mind set on achieving, that's what you're going to do. No matter how hard it gets, that's what you're going to do. And it's not about you always trying to make someone believe what you're saying, because you don't have to have an audience. That comes with you being obedient. You don't have to have nobody following you, all this other kind of stuff. It don't take all that. It doesn't take all that, because who is meant to see and hear you is going to be there to see and hear you. And it's okay if who you think should be there is not there, because that's neither here nor there. As long as you are doing what you have been called to do, as long as you are doing what you have been chosen to do, as long as you're doing what you have been charged to do, that is the only thing that matters. Everything else is going to come with that. Everything else is going to fall in line. When you make decisions and be obedient with what God told you to do, everything else is extra. You got to seek him first. You got to seek him first. And then all those things will be added unto you. We praying for all this materialistic stuff, but you're seeking the wrong thing. You have the ability to do it. You just got to go get the counsel and the direction and apply the wisdom in the situations. That's it. Life could be so simple, but we rather make it hard. I know y'all know the song, but we rather make it hard. I know in the song that she was talking about love, but I'm talking about life. It can be so simple, but we make it hard. We were sent here already with trials, temptations, lies, failures, setups, criticism, hurt, pain. It was already predestined for us. You don't have to go add nothing else because it's coming. You ain't got to add nothing, it's there. So, again, ask yourself, how am I doing me? In the midst of your struggle, in the midst of your heartache, in the middle of your pain, look for that sense of peace to say that even though I'm going through, the key word in that is I'm going through and I'm not sitting here. I'm not sitting in the valley trying to find my way. I'm not sitting there, just sitting there. I'm trying to find my way home. That means I'm working on getting to where I'm supposed to be. That means I'm working on getting to my next destination. That means I'm working on getting to the place that I'm supposed to be. That means I'm working on getting to the people I'm supposed to be in alignment with and connecting with. That means I'm working on getting to the door that I'm supposed to walk in. I'm working on getting to the window that I'm supposed to climb in order to get to the next level that God wants me to go. That's what I'm working on. That's how I'm doing me. I'm getting the knowledge that I need to start my business. I'm getting the knowledge that I need to be able to open up a restaurant or to open up a boutique or to write my book or to start that app or to start that program or whatever it is you're setting your mind up to do. Let today be the last day that you second guess on you. Let today be the last day that you do that. Don't second guess yourself because you already got a line of people that's waiting to do that. They line up, waiting, ready for you to say, man, I'm thinking about, doing me a cookbook. Now, man, ain't nobody gonna do that. You don't know how to cook no way. What you cooking tonight? Right? That's what we wait on. Don't wait for it anymore. Don't wait to give you the second hand best. Give you the first option. Give you the first choice because you deserve it. You deserve it. That's how you do you. And I told y'all I wasn't gonna build her long, but for those of you all that stuck around with me, Miss A Love, thank you so much for tuning in right here. I have a very special announcement. This, what's it? Mother's Day weekend in May. Mother's Day is May the 8th, but on May the 7th, I am hosting my very first brunch. I am hosting my very first brunch. I am so excited about it. And y'all, it was a it was a long time coming, but I am hosting my very first brunch. I'm so super excited about it. This is to save the date. I'm going to post the link in I'm going to post the link in the chat where you're able to go register for the save the date. I am going to be announcing who my dynamic speakers are. And it also on the link, there is opportunities for sponsorships and vendor opportunities as well. I have one or two more vendor spots open. Again, it's going to be May the 7th from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is called Gracefully Embracing Me brought to you by Purpose to Fly. I'm just so super excited. So make sure you come out to this exclusive brunch experience. It is purpose to empower, ignite, and embrace the woman that you are becoming. And I have, just so you know, it is for any female 16 and up. So make sure you click on the link as I put it in the comments here, and make sure you get registered for the save the date. And I am going to be updating you as more information is available. Okay. So, again, I am so super excited about the event. Again, it's May the 7th. So make sure you stick around here and tune in with me. I'm going to be bringing some more news about it, and different more opportunities as well. So make sure you click the link. And also, I'm going to post it again on my wall tomorrow. So click the link there, share it with your friends, share it in your group, and make sure you save the date, May the 7th, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. It is the Gracefully Embracing Me Women's Empowerment Brunch, brought by yours truly, Purpose to Fly. What the fly stands for: first love you. All right. So that is my major announcement. I'm so super excited. If you have any questions, if you want to be a vendor, you can reach out to me, send me a message on Messenger, or yeah, if you have my number, text me, and I will be more than happy to get you the information about how you can become a vendor. I thank you all so much for sticking around with me here on this evening, and don't forget, learn how to do you in whatever capacity that may be, and whatever way that you may think it is, as long as it's positive. Do what you have to do for you, because you absolutely deserve it. I thank you all so much for sticking in here with me tonight, sticking in and listening to this message about me go on about how you need to do you. And again, I am yours truly, Jasmine D. Milhouse. You can catch me back here next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have been tuned into the Fly Show. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.